beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Oh, I'm so glad to see. I was so glad for this week to begin. Did you have a good weekend? I've been thinking about you most of the time. And some of the time this weekend, I've been writing to some friends. Yes, I've had some letters from old friends of mine, just telling me about things that were going on in their lives. And so, I thought I'd just answer them. I have one more to do. Do you mind waiting till I finish this one? I've already told this friend of mine that I'm feeling good, and that I've had lots of thoughts about reality and make-believe, and that I get to visit with you each day during the week. And I'll just say that I was so glad to hear from him. And please give my love to all your family. Mr. Rogers. There. Do you know people who write letters? People in your family write letters? Do they ever let you do the stick-em part on the envelope? Or put on the stamps? I'm going to send this one airmail. So I'll put on all those stamps like that. And it's ready to go. The mailman ought to be here in just a little while, so why don't we go out in the porch and wait for him, okay? I like to wait with you. I like to think about you, too. Because you're one of my very special friends. You are my friend, you are special. You are my friend, you're special to me. You are the only one like you, my friend. I like you in the daytime, in the nighttime, any time that you feel's the right time for a friendship with me. You see, F-R-I-E-N-D, special. You are my friend, you're special to me. There's only one in this wonderful world. You are special. You sure are. Oh, there's Mr. McFeely. Hello, Mr. McFeely.
Hey, Mr. Rogers, good day.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, fine, thank you.
Have you seen the mailman?
Oh, he's already gone, Mr. Rogers. He's left already.
Oh, well, could you help me?
Oh, certainly, you'd be glad to, Mr. Rogers. How are you today?
Very well,
Lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is, Mr. McFeely. I need to have this letter mailed. Could you send
Oh, I certainly will be glad to. Part of my service today, Mr. Rogers.
You'll drop it in the box.
I certainly will drop it right in the box, Mr. Rogers.
How much will that be?
Oh, now, let me see. I'll get my notebook out here, my pencil, figure it out. Let's see, one letter to go 2 blocks. Right, Mr. Rogers? Already. One letter to go 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Right there. Oh, that'll be 2, Mr. Rogers.
2.
Alrighty. And
1, 2.
1, 2. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. And I'll drop in the box for you, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, Mr. McFeely.
Good day. Well, you're welcome. Good day, Mr. Rogers. Good day.
Good day, Mr. McFeely. That's a great man, Mr. McFeely. Did you ever wonder, when you dropped a letter in the mailbox, what happens to it after that? Why don't we ask picture? Picture on the wall, would you kindly show us all what happens to a letter when you drop it in the mailbox? We might even be able to see Mr. McFeely. There's the mailbox. There he is. There's Mr. McFeely coming across the street and checking the time on the box. Thanks, Mr. McFeely. Those are the times that the mail gets picked up. And there comes the mail truck. And the mailman opening the box and taking all the letters in his bag. And then he locks it back up again. And off goes the truck. Now that truck's going up to the central post office. Oh, look at all the post trucks there. They've come from a lot of different neighborhoods. He backed it up. Up goes the back door. And he's unloading it onto the dock. And that's the dock man who's helping him there. And that dock man pushes the hand truck into the post office. And that's a big conveyor belt. All the mail goes onto that conveyor belt. And there are men all along the way. There's our letter. And the mail gets sorted. The big letters go in one pile and the smaller letters go in another pile. There's our letter, the airmail letter. There they're all being sorted. Put in bundles for different states. And into the bag for the state where my friend lives. The bag is taken out to the airport. There's another one of those conveyor belts. And they take it right up into the airplane. And off there goes the airplane into the sky. Taking the mail to other cities. Now, it's in another city. In the big post office of another city. I think that's it. And now it's getting sorted in little boxes there so that the mailman who takes it along the street will know which house it's for. Now it's in another mail truck. Boy, doesn't it go through a lot of places. That mail's going into that storage box. So when the mailman comes along to pick it up, and there he is too. He picks it up from the storage box. And puts it in his own bag. And there are people waiting at their homes for the mail that he's going to bring them. He probably knows most of those people along his block. He probably knows my friend. My friend knows him. That's my friend's house. And there goes our letter up to his mailbox. Thank you very much, Picture Picture. You're very welcome, says Picture Picture. If you know anybody who works in the Postal Service, maybe he does something like one of those men were doing that we saw. Yeah, very important service. Wonder if anyone's heard from King Friday and Edgar. You know, they went away for the weekend to visit Sarah Saturday. Why don't we look into make-believe and just see if anyone's heard from them?
Hello, oh, are you a new mailman?
Well, not really. I'm just sort of pretending to be a mailman for a few days.
Why, you're Reardon, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Well, how do I look?
Oh, you look just great.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I was hoping you'd come back someday. Oh, is that letter for me?
Yes, it is. You know, I saw King Friday and Edgar yesterday, and they asked me if I would bring you this letter.
Oh, boy, would you open it for me?
Oh, sure. They were having a great time over at Sarah Saturday's house.
Oh, we missed them. They were supposed to come back here this morning.
Oh, listen, you want me to read it for you?
Please.
It's from Edgar.
Oh, would you please?
Huh? It says, Dear Daniel Striped Tiger, King Friday and I...
Reardon, would you sing it to me instead? You know, Edgar always sings what he has to say.
Oh, I'd be glad to, Daniel. King Friday and I are having a wonderful time. Sarah Saturday gave us cup custard and root beer and walked us all over town. Everybody tells King Friday that he is the best king in town.
Oh, good.
And the best king they've ever seen. He thinks we'll stay a few more days. I hope that all is well in the castle. We all send our best wishes to everyone in the neighborhood. Sincerely, most sincerely, Edgar Cook.
Oh, good. It's just the way Edgar Cook would sign it, too. They're having a good time. Oh, I'm so glad.
You know, Sarah Saturday really knows how to make people feel at home, doesn't she?
She surely does. Say, Reardon,
Yes?
could you stay a few days with us here?
Well, Edgar asked me if I would mow the grass behind the castle and sort of see that everything was all right, so I guess I will stay a few days.
Good. And I hope while you're here that you'll sing some more for us.
Oh, I'm always glad to sing anytime, Daniel.
Oh, good.
I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing.
Oh, I just love your voice. Oh, I love to hear you sing. I love to hear you sing, 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 sing. I love to hear you sing.
Thank you.
Oh, I wish I could sing like you. I don't sing very well, Reardon.
Well, Daniel, you must remember that I've practiced singing for a long, long time.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, have you practiced mail carrying for a long time?
No, I've never practiced mail carrying, and you see, I'm not really very good at it yet either, because, well, mail carrying takes practice too. In fact, to be good at anything, you have to practice.
I'm sure that's so.
Yes, indeed.
Boy, I'm glad you're around here for a while. I'll see you later.
All
Reardon.
right, I have to get over to the castle now and see that everything is all right.
Oh,
okay?
good. Okay.
But first, I better stop off at X's because he has a letter here too.
Oh, good. A letter
All right.
for X. Bye-bye.
See you later, Daniel.
Thank you.
I love to sing. Da-dee-da-da-da-da-dee. Let's see, where is X's letter? Ah, here it is. X, Mr. X the Owl.
Don't you change your voice, Lady Elaine. I don't want to help you.
Lady Elaine?
Oh, Mr. Mailman, I'm sorry. I thought you were Lady Elaine Fairchild.
Lady Elaine Fairchild?
Yeah, she's been trying to get me to help her all day, but I don't think she's doing the right thing.
Oh, she has she? Well, what does she want you to do?
She wants me to help her set up campsites at the castle.
Campsites? Campsites? At what castle?
At King Friday's castle, that's what castle.
Campsites at King Friday's castle?
Right.
Phew. Well, I better get over there right away. Thanks for telling me, X.
Say, you don't sound like our mailman.
Oh, I don't? Who do I sound like?
That opera singer, you know, Reardon. You even look a little bit like him.
I am Reardon, X.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Did you take up mail carrying instead of singing?
Well, just for a few days. You see, I've always wanted to be a mailman and give people their mail.
Yeah.
The mail is different every single day.
I know. It must be exciting to be able to do that. Do you have any for me today?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do have a letter for you, X.
Oh, would you read it to me?
Oh, I'd be glad to. Just a minute now. It says, Dear X, I'm having a great time. Come on over and help me. Love, Lady Elaine.
See what I mean? See what I mean? She even sent a letter to say it.
Yes, well, I'll take care of that right away, X.
Please do, Reardon.
Here's your letter.
Oh, thank you.
All
That
right.
Lady Elaine Fairchild, she's an imp.
See you later. I better just call the castle and see if Lady Elaine is there. Hello? Hello, Miss Prolificate? Yes, this is Reardon. I'm pretending I'm the mailman today, and I have a little something for Lady Elaine. I wonder if you could tell me if she's at the castle, please. Oh, she may be, but she isn't in the castle. Well, oh, I see. Well, I've just got to see her because she's up to something over there, and I'm not quite sure what it is. And you know, it isn't her castle. What? Oh, yes. Well, I'll go on over right now and see if I can find her. Goodbye.
Oh, you're just in time, dear. Won't you help a lady with her work?
Just what are you doing in this castle garden, Lady Elaine?
Dear, something I promised I'd do for King Friday while he was away.
Oh, you promised the king that you would put tents in his garden while he was away?
Yeah, I've been promising to do this for years and years.
Uh-huh. I didn't know the king was interested in camping.
Oh, I'm sure he must be. I mean, when he sees all this here, he'll really be interested in it. I've been working on it a long time. Here, now, won't you help me put up that tent to just put it right in the little hole?
All right. But tell me, Lady Elaine, are you sure that King Friday wants all this in his garden?
Oh, such good campsites. Oh, he's a really smart king. Do you like to camp, dear?
Well, yes, I like to camp, but I
You're
must
doing
say,
it
Lady
too.
Elaine, I have never seen tents and campsites in the garden of a royal castle before.
No, that's it. You see, everybody will want to come. It's so royal. Oh, everybody. It's the only castle campsite in the entire world.
Yes, I guess it must be. You know, suppose I call King Friday to find out if
Oh, no, dear.
No?
This must remain a surprise for him. I promised to do it years and years ago, but I've never had the time before.
Oh, I see.
I just happened to be here while King Friday and Edgar are away. And I wouldn't want you to spoil the surprise
Well, I
either.
wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
That's nice, and this and this and this. And you know, I hear you have a perfectly marvelous voice. I just love to hear you sing while I work.
Well,
I'll
I'd-
put up some more over in here.
I'd like to sing for you, Lady Elaine, but you know, I have several more letters to deliver before the day is over.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretending I'm a mailman, you see.
Oh, good. Do you have any letters for me?
No, I have no letters for you, Lady
Oh,
Elaine.
I'll be getting
Oh,
them.
I know, but I do have a box for you.
Oh, you do?
Yes, a
Good.
little box here.
Oh.
Lady Elaine Fairchild. Yes, that's you, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Well, won't you open it, please?
Oh, I'll be glad to.
Oh,
Let's
it
see
looks like quite a nice square box. Oh, what in the world is that?
here. Well, it looks to me like perhaps a Lady Elaine Fairchild in the box.
Oh, my, like a jack in the box. A Fairchild in the box. What's it say on there?
Says,
Making.
making mischief?
I certainly am not. Certainly am not.
Are you sure, Lady Elaine?
I'm quite sure, quite sure. You carry on with your mail, you mailman, and come back when you can sing more.
Oh, maybe we could make another opera sometime.
Oh, I'd love that, dear. I have a coloratura, you know.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be back a little later, but in the meantime, are you sure I shouldn't call the king and find out if all this is all right?
No, I'd never want to spoil his surprise.
Spoil his surprise. Well, I wouldn't either, so farewell then, Lady Elaine.
Oh, farewell, Reardon, an opera. That's a lovely idea, an opera. Fix these tents, fix the tents. What a silly thing.
We'll find out more about make-believe tomorrow. I hope that Reardon will sing more. He does have a beautiful voice, and he said he loves to sing. I suppose when he was a young boy, he even liked to then. And he probably practiced and practiced and practiced. The way he told Daniel, he just loves to sing. And he likes to pretend, too. Sure, there he was pretending he was a mailman today. Lady Elaine Fairchild. X said she's an imp. Sometimes she is. Wonder what she's up to. Sometimes she just feels like being a clown. Do you ever? A clown. A clown. I think I'll be a clown. I think I'll make the people laugh and laugh all over town. A clown, that's what I'll be. A clown. Sometimes I feel when I'm afraid that I will never make the grade. So I pretend I'm someone else and show the world my other self. I'm not quite sure of me, you see, when I have to make a clown of me. A clown, a clown. I think I'll be a clown. I think I'll make the people laugh and laugh all over town. A clown, that's what I'll be. A clown. Sometimes I feel all good inside and haven't got a thing to hide. My friends all tell me I'm the best. They think I'm better than the rest. It's times like this I act myself, and I let the clown stay on the shelf. Myself, myself, I think I'll be myself. I think I'll let the people see the comfortable inside of me. Myself, I'll be myself. It's only when I feel let down I might be scared into a clown. But he can be himself when I can be myself. Myself, I think I'll be myself. Ever feel like being a clown? When you had something to say and somebody wouldn't listen to you? Or you had something to show to somebody and that person was too busy with something else? Did you ever feel like being a clown? This is sort of like a jack-in-the-box, but it's a clown in the box. Yeah. Okay, you can be yourself and I'll be myself. And you can be yourself, too. I like you just exactly the way you are. Oh, mercy. You know, so many people have said to me, what do you do when you go off to work? Well, I go off and write programs. Write television programs for you. Yeah. So that's what I'll be doing when I go off to my work now. But you know when we'll be together again? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a song or two. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. Tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. You always make it such a special day. Yep, I like visiting with you. I guess it's because you're just the way you are. That's why. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm fine, thanks. Could you guess what that might be that I brought in? I know, it's a funny looking thing. It's made out of wood. Yeah, but it's not too heavy. A friend of mine, his name is Jim Wright, is going to come by to see us in just a little while, and he's going to show us what it's really for. Yeah. But right now I thought we could play with it a minute. How do you do? Come into my house? No, it's not a house. Sure looks like it, though, doesn't it? Why don't we take a trip together? Let's go right away, go somewhere today. Let's be together and stay. Let's go together today, right away. Let's be together today. Together's the way I like the best. I like to be with you. I like the things you explain to me, the things you show me to do. Let's go right away, go somewhere today. It's like a boat. Let's be together and stay. Let's go together today, right away. Let's be together today. Oh, some days it's good to play alone, but sometimes I get bored. There's just so much you can do yourself with a ball or a doll or a sword. But whenever I hear you've got some time and want me to be with you, I wonder how you knew, 'cause that's what I wanted to. Let's go right away, go somewhere today. Let's be together, stay. Let's go together today, right away. Let's be together today. Right. Well, no, it's not a boat. It's fun to pretend, though. Now, I'll put it down the way he told me to. Come along now. Have you guessed yet? It has something to do with camping. Yeah, that's the only hint I can give, 'cause Jim Wright will tell you the rest. Oh, that's a little hole there. Yes, there's another one up here further. It's for something to go in, I think. You see, it's just about as big as the end of your finger. But we'll learn more about that when he comes. That may be he now. Let's go see. Is that you, Jim Wright?
Yes, it is.
Come on in.
Hi. Good afternoon, everybody.
I've got this thing down now.
Oh, good.
You'll finish
Well,
it, will you?
Yes, I'll finish it. I have some other things to show you, but we'll take care of that right away.
Good. Now,
Isn't
may I
this-
help you?
Yes, you may. Isn't this a tiny package to go on such a big frame?
Sure is. Canvas, isn't it?
It's canvas. And inside, we have some poles, which are apart. And the first thing we have to do is to put them together. Would you like to put one together?
Sure. How do you do
All right. You take the place that's pointed, and you put it inside the metal part, like that.
Mine
Okay.
comes out too easily.
Yes, well, you have to just twist it just a little bit. And force it in.
You're a
Thank
good
you.
camper.
Thank you. And then you look for the part that's flat. It goes in the little hole.
We were just wondering what those holes were for.
That's what it's for. This would go into the ground
Oh, I see.
if we were putting the tent up outdoors.
So it's a tent, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's going to be a tent. You've got both poles in.
Got both poles in. And now we'll unfold the tent. And we take the little loops and put them around the edge.
What's this one goes here?
That one goes there. Thank you. This goes over the top. We hook this down here. And take this. And there the tent is up. And there you are inside it.
Yeah, this is great. It's a small tent.
It's a small tent. It's for 2 people.
Do you ever use one like this when you go camping?
No, I use a bigger one because I have a big family.
You
We
have
have
3
to
girls,
sleep-
don't you?
3 girls and their mother. And we have to have a bigger tent. And you can be more comfortable than that in a tent. This is a sleeping bag.
Oh, a bag for sleeping.
Bag for sleeping. And it has some nice soft down in it. And it has a zipper on the side, just like this. And look how nice and soft it is. Here, put it right in. Like that.
I won't get in it, but I'll lie on top of it.
There. Now, some people can put a piece of foam rubber or a mattress filled with air or some boughs from some trees underneath to make it softer. And sometimes there's an air pillow built into the mattress, and sometimes people take pillows from home along with them.
Put it right there.
Hey, put it right down there. Isn't that soft and snug?
Sure is. I bet your girls like to get in tents,
They
don't they?
do. They do. They like tents. They like camping.
What's that for?
This is a lamp. And at night, when you're going to go to bed, if you do that after dark, sometimes you need some light.
I see. Would you ever use a flashlight?
You might use a flashlight. My girls like to take the flashlights to bed with them in the sleeping bags inside the tent. And before they go to sleep, they flash the light on the wall of the tent. And if you're standing on the outside, as my wife often are, you can see the little pinpoints of light against the wall of the tent from the outside until the girls get tired of doing that. They go to sleep at night.
The quiet and then the little lights again.
Oh, the lights. And you can hear the crickets and the sounds in the woods. And it's a very friendly sound.
The good part is just being together as a family, isn't it?
That's right. You can take walks together and take long hikes through the woods and pick up pine cones.
What do you do when you're thirsty?
When you're thirsty, in many campgrounds, they have a spigot out in the middle of the campground, and you can take your canteen.
Oh, that's
Which is kind of a funny-shaped bottle
Sure is.
for water.
Oh,
And you can fill it up, and some people take water from home. You can take we take a big 5-gallon, big red 5-gallon jug of water with us sometimes in case We might be at a place where they didn't have a spigot. And you can fill your canteen up, and if you want to take a walk through the woods where there might not be any water, you have some water with you in case you get thirsty.
Great. Why does it have a cover?
It has a cover so that you don't get wet, because the outside on the metal gets a little damp. So you have a cover on the outside to keep from getting your clothes wet.
Well, there's lots of things that campers take that I wouldn't know about.
Oh, it's fun to eat outside. Food tastes so good outdoors.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Wouldn't you like to have something to eat or drink with me? I have some things in the kitchen.
Gee, I wish I could, but I have to go to the neighborhood of make-believe.
Oh.
There is someone there who has ordered some things, and I sent something by mail, but I have to deliver some things in person this afternoon.
I see. What kind of things are they?
Well, they're little tents, just like the one that you're in, and I have them right here in this little bag. Show them to you. Little miniature tents. There's one.
It's a lady, you say. Is her name Lady Elaine Fairchild?
Yes, it is. Yes, her name is Lady Elaine Fairchild.
She's extremely interested in camping these days.
Well, I sent her a great big order, and here now I'm going to take her some more tents.
Well, good luck to you. I don't know what she's planning in make-believe. But thanks for bringing this by. Could we keep it a while?
Yes, you may. I can come by this evening and pick it all up.
Oh, that'd be great. Here, that's for Lady Elaine, I guess.
Thank you very much.
Well, good camping to you, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming by.
You're welcome.
Good trip to make-believe, too.
Bye-bye.
Farewell. Campers. Special people. Do you ever go camping? Do you? You know, we could look into make-believe ourselves. When our country was very young, we didn't have to worry about where we would pitch our tent and camp. No, let's look into make-believe and see if there's some places in there. Not so sure that there's any place in make-believe that we're supposed to camp. There's Daniel's clock. And there's the museum go-round. You see, a long time ago, the land hadn't been assigned to people. But now we have to find out where we're allowed to camp. And we wouldn't camp at the factory. And there's the trolley. And I wonder if we should be camping at the castle, if anybody should be. Hi, Charlie, how are you? What in the world is that? It says, Campers Special. Who gave you that sign, Trolley? Lady Elaine Fairchild. Well, we'd like very much to see what Lady Elaine is doing in make-believe today. Would you take us, please? We'd like to go, wouldn't we?
Oh, Trolley, dear. Oh, boy, camping. What a wonderful time.
Could you tell me where I might find Lady Elaine Fairchild?
Oh, what do you expect her to look like, dear?
Well, with a name like that, I expect she's a very grand lady, but one who's interested in the fine life of camping.
Well, you're right. You're perfectly right.
Well, could you please tell me where I might find her then?
You're looking at her, dear.
You're Lady Elaine Fairchild?
I am. How did you know that I'd be just like you said?
I don't know. Your order is here, Lady Fairchild.
Oh, good. Just in time. Now, won't you just please put them right up there, dear? Oh, they're just perfect. You do such beautiful work.
Lady Elaine, what are you doing?
Dear Lady Evelyn, I'd like you to know this fine man who brought these excellent tents for our campsite.
Oh, how do you do? But Lady Elaine, who told you to make a camp in Uncle Friday's garden?
Why, it was a promise, dear. Yes, a promise. You run along now, mister. Just send the bill to me.
But what is your address here, Lady Elaine?
Lady Elaine Fairchild, Castle Campsites, neighborhood of make-believe. That'll be good enough.
Do you mean to tell me?
Now.
Do you want me to take the tents back?
Oh, no, dear. And now you just run along. That's a good boy. Run along.
Good day. Nice to have met you. Have a good day.
Good
Goodbye.
day.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Lady Elaine,
Yes.
what's going on here?
Well, I'm just building something for everyone's pleasure. That's it.
I see, for everyone's pleasure. All these camping tents.
Yes, anyone who cares to come and camp, then he will.
I see. Do you know, Lady Elaine, that there are some people who are very concerned about what Uncle Friday's going to say when he comes back and sees all this?
Oh, you mean all this in his garden?
Yes.
Well, it's all for the sake of the arts. That's it, the arts.
The arts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think that these are artistic?
These tents and all.
Yes.
Well, that too. But what I really mean is, what do I mean?
What do you mean?
It's for an opera, that's what it is. An opera. Reardon is coming back tomorrow, and we're going to have an opera about camps and campers and all those lovely things.
Reardon coming back for an opera?
Mm-hmm, sure. Didn't you see him yesterday?
No. Was he here?
Mhm.
Did he sing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what time was it?
Oh, don't get so excited. Now he's going to come back tomorrow.
Oh, that's lovely. An opera. An opera about campsites and camping.
That's it.
How do you suppose he ever thought of such an idea?
Well, he's such a clever person, isn't he?
Yes, well, who's going to be in the opera, Lady Elaine?
Oh, he hasn't decided that. I imagine he'll be in it, and I'll be in it, and probably some other campers.
Oh, that's grand.
Mhm.
And to think that I thought that you had set up all these campsites, for people to come and camp on Uncle Friday's castle grounds. Well, that would have been just terrible.
Terrible.
I'm glad it's just for an opera.
Yes, it's for an opera.
Well, I'm going to go and tell the others about the opera.
Oh, well, before you go, could you help me a little bit there?
Sure.
I have this sign here I'd like you to put up if you don't mind.
Oh,
Yes. Needs to
Castle?
go right there.
campsites.
Castle campsites, that's it.
Oh, an opera.
It'll just make it perfect, won't it?
I just love operas, and so does Uncle Friday.
Oh, I'm glad, yes. Well, your uncle loves them too. Anything for opera. Yes.
Bye, Lady Elaine.
Goodbye. Woo! Castle campsites. Wasn't that a good idea?
Hey, is that you, Lady Evelyn?
Yes, it is.
Come
Ed.
here.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm just great. Look what I got.
What is it?
Oh, well, it was something that was sent to Lady Elaine Fairchild.
Neighborhood of Make-Believe,
Uh-huh.
15213.
Yeah, that's her zip code.
Zip code.
I was over there looking at her tents and everything, and I said, hey, Lady Elaine, what are all these tents for?
Uh-huh.
And she said, here's a present for you, X.
Just like that.
Yeah, take it home and play with it.
And you did.
Uh-huh. If you take your finger and just push that little, yeah, that's it, you'll get a surprise.
Ah! Oh, it looks just like Lady Elaine.
It's supposed to.
And it says, making mischief. Making mischief?
Yeah.
There's a question mark there. Well, she isn't, X.
Isn't she?
In my opinion, she's not making mischief, because I went over to the castle and I saw all those tents,
Yes.
and I asked her what she was going to do, and she told me.
What is it?
She's going to do an opera there.
She's going to make an opera.
With Reardon. Yes, they're going to do an opera about camping and campsites.
Well, isn't that funny? I saw Reardon yesterday and he didn't say a word about it. Let's
That's
tell
strange.
Henrietta.
Yes.
Henrietta.
Henrietta.
What? Oh, good idea. Henrietta
Pussycat.
Meow. Meow, Lady Elaine Fairchild. Meow.
Hello, dear.
Meow, don't
How are
sound-
you?
Meow, don't sound. Meow, don't feel like Lady Elaine. Meow, not Lady Elaine. Meow.
Right. Hi, Henrietta.
Hey, it was just a funny little thing about Lady Elaine.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh.
Meow, meow, surprised. Meow.
Yes, but you knew it wasn't Lady Elaine.
Meow, didn't look like her. Meow.
Guess what, Hen?
Meow.
There's going to be an opera.
Meow, opera.
An opera, that's why all those campsites are set up in the garden.
Meow, 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 meow.
Lady
Meow,
Elaine.
love the operas. Meow.
Oh, yes.
Meow, Reardon in the opera.
Yes, he's going to put it together. Lady Elaine told me.
Oh, isn't that great, Henrietta?
Isn't that wonderful?
I wonder who all will be in it.
I don't know. Well, she said that she was going to be in it, and Reardon was going to be in it, and she said some others.
Oh,
and she didn't say
probably.
who.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, be fun. Meow, here.
Sure will.
Meow, meow, over and play, X.
Okay, I'll come over and play with you.
Goodbye, then. I'm going to tell Daniel. May I bring him the Lady Elaine?
Oh, surely, if you like. I'll go play with Henrietta and you play with that. See you later.
Thanks,
Bye.
X. Bye, Ann.
Somebody.
Oh, Daniel, and I was going to try to surprise you.
How are you, Lady Evelyn?
Oh, I'm just fine. You want to try it again?
Sure.
Just a minute. I'll knock again.
All right.
Don't look.
Oh! Oh, it's a jack-in-the-box.
And it's Lady Elaine.
Why, Lady Elaine is that funny looking.
Everyone thought she was making mischief over at the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what I found out?
What's she doing?
She's going to have an opera. Reardon and she have set up an opera over at the castle, and it's all about campers.
So that's why she's put up all those tents.
Right.
Why, Lady Elaine Fairchild, you know, I saw Reardon yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say one word about the opera.
That's strange.
Yeah, it is. Well, he'll probably be back tomorrow, and we'll just have to wait and see.
I guess so, Daniel. Oh, it's hard to wait for some things, isn't it?
It sure is. But you're growing, so you can do it, you know. You can wait. You're growing, you're growing, you're growing in and out. In and out. You're growing, you're growing, you're growing all about. Oh, thank you so much. Feels so good on that new stripe of mine. It's growing too, you know.
I know. Well, Daniel, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, Ugga.
Mugga.
Ugga mugga.
Ugga mugga.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And goodbye, funny little Lady Elaine. Bye-bye.
It's hard to wait for something you're wondering about. Mugga mugga. Oh, Trolley. Hi, Trolley. Wait a moment. You too, Trolley. Campers Special. Oh, Lady Elaine did it. That figures. Well, more tomorrow.
Did you hear Reardon say anything about making up an opera yesterday? I didn't. An opera about camp and campers. Do you suppose that could be Lady Elaine's own idea? If you were going to make up an opera about camps and campers, who would you like to be in it? Would you like to be the daddy who puts up the tent? Or the mummy who gets the water and the food? Or the children who help to unzip the sleeping bags and get in them and make the flashlights go around in the dark? Lots of things you can do with camping. But isn't it good to know, before you go camping, what all the different things are for? Yeah, the lights and the canteen and the sleeping bags and the tents and everything. I always like to be told before I do things what it's going to be like, don't you? I like to be told when you're going away, when you're going to come back, and how long you will stay, how long you will stay. I like to be told, I like to be told if it's going to hurt, if it's going to be hard, if it's not going to hurt. I like to be told, I like to be told. It helps me to get ready for all those things that are new. I trust you more and more each time that I'm finding those things to be true. True. I like to be told, 'cause I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to know. I like to be told, I like to be told. Don't you like to be told things? And the people who tell you those things, they're very special to you, aren't they? There. Leave all those things for Mr. Wright when he comes back. So, I guess Daniel and Lady Aberlin, all the people in make-believe, are going to have to wait. And just find it. Maybe Reardon will come back tomorrow. And maybe they will make plans for an opera. Who knows? One thing I know, and that's that you and I will be together then. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a song or two. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. Tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. You always make each day such a special day. You know how? By just your being you. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi. So glad to see you. I was just down at the neighborhood drugstore. Could you guess who might be there? Somebody you know. He usually wears an apron and a great big hat. Chef Brockett. He said that he wanted to take some pictures, and he didn't have a camera. And I have a camera. And so he said he'd buy the film, and we could put it in my camera. This camera's one of those cameras that takes pictures in 10 seconds. Can you count to 10? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That's easy, isn't it? You probably are able to count to more than 10, aren't you? Well, there's a song that's called 1 and 1 are 2. And that really helped me a long time ago to learn how to count. If you don't know yet, maybe you could sing it with me and learn, okay? 1 and 1 are 2. 2 and 2 are 4. 4 and 4 are 8. And 8 and 2 are 10. 1 and 1 are 2. 2 and 2 are 4. 4 and 4 are 8. And 8 and 2 are 10. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many fingers are you? First you were that many. Got to be 2 years old. 3. Some people are 4 years old. Some are 5. Some people are 6. Some are 7. Some are 8. Some are 9. And some are 10. And some are more than all of that. Why don't we ask Picture Picture if it would show us the numbers while we sing that song again, okay? Because it's over and over and over again that you have to do things to be able to learn them. Yeah. Picture Picture on the wall, would you kindly show us all the numbers for that 1 + 1 = 2 song, would you please? Gladly. 1 and 1 are 2. 2 and 2 are 4. Good. 4 and 4 are 8. And 8 and 2 are 10. Now all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what they look like. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I like that Picture Picture. Thank you very much. You're welcome. It said, do you hear somebody at the... Maybe that's Chef Brockett. Let's see. Is that you, Chef Brockett? Hi.
Yeah, I got the film, yeah.
Good. Come on in.
Glad you're going to let me use your camera.
Well, I'll show you how we load it.
Fine,
That's
good.
exactly the right kind.
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll open up the box.
You know my friend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How are you? We're going to cook up some pictures today instead of cooking up some food.
Click, click, click.
The
with
man
picture.
told me that you wrap the picture with this.
Yes, after you take it. In a big package.
That's right.
There it is. I had the camera, you got the film. I used to say film.
Did you say film?
It wasn't right, but I didn't know that then.
No, you spelled it. See, film.
Film.
Film. Put it just in like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all ready to take a picture now?
Very soon.
You better take it first, wouldn't you?
Okay. Now first you have to pull this long thing. Are you ready? Okay. Now, see if it's all set and ready to go. I'll take the first one of you, all right?
Okay, take one of me.
How do you want to look?
Well, I'll just be here.
Right there?
Yeah. Tell me when you're ready.
I will. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you put your finger. That's what you do for the kitchen, isn't it? All right, now are you ready to count?
Right.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, it's good.
Wow, it really looks like me.
Like it?
Yeah, it looks just like me. It turned out good.
Turned out very well. Let's put this up like this. That's the way.
Yeah, everybody gets a kick out of that one.
You want to take one of me?
Okay, now all I do is...
You press that down and then that one.
Okay, this down.
You better get way over there.
Okay, I'll get way over so I can really see it. Okay, now, smile. Think of something funny. That's the best way. That's good. I did it. Hope it comes out.
All right, now we pull this out.
Yeah.
Now are you ready to count?
Can I pick it off this time?
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Hey, I got you good. That's good.
So it is.
Except they just got the top of your head off a little bit.
That's all right, but you know who that is.
Sure, it looks like you. It looks just like your face. That looks good.
Why don't we have a little milk? Would you like some?
Oh, I'd like that. If we go in the kitchen, you know what? You'll have to be quiet.
Oh, that's right.
Okay?
I just don't like you to come without going in the kitchen for a little minute. Big glass or a little glass? Pretend to take a picture of you. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretend glass of milk. Why don't we take a picture of the neighborhood of make-believe? Shh, pretend. You use your camera and I'll use the telescope. It's fun, isn't it? Do you see Lady Elaine Fairchild?
Yes, she's with X by the tree.
I wonder what they're saying.
I just know that it's going to be a wonderful opera, dear. Now, you're sure that you want to be Benjamin Franklin. I mean, you can be anybody you want to be.
Oh, yeah, Lady Elaine, I want to be Ben Franklin. I always want to be Ben Franklin.
All right, dear. Now, you get ready for it, and we'll have a grand time.
Are you sure it's all right with King Friday?
You leave King Friday up to me, dear. You just think about Benjamin Franklin. Toot-toot.
Well, toot-toot, Lady Elaine. Toot-toot to you. Boy, it'll be great to dress up like Ben Franklin again. I'll tell you.
Hello, X.
Oh, hello, Reardon. What are you going to be in the opera?
Oh, X, I just can't seem to think of anything for an opera about camping.
Oh.
I'm afraid I'm just going to have to tell Lady Elaine to call it all off.
Call it off?
I worked all last night. I just couldn't write anything.
Well, I think Lady Elaine has already got something cooking. I mean, she asked me if I wanted to be Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin in a tent?
Yes, won't it be fun?
Oh, I don't know. I'd better check with Lady Elaine.
I think she's over at the castle right now.
Oh, you do? Well, I'll check with Miss Palificate to make sure.
Okay, see you later.
All
Say,
right.
Reardon, are you sure this opera and everything is all right with King Friday?
Well, that's something that I think we should ask about. After all, it is his garden, even if he is away for a few days.
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, wild blue yonder.
Bye-bye. Miss Palificate? Yes, well, this is Reardon. I wonder if you could tell me if Lady Elaine is at the castle, please? Oh, she is at the castle, and she's carrying a big sign about the opera? Oh, I see. Well, thank you. I'll get right over there. Thanks so much. Goodbye. Lady Elaine! Lady Elaine!
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello,
Would
Lady
you
Elaine.
help me with this, please?
Yes, what do you want me to do with it?
I just put it up there where the 13 is.
You mean you want to put it right up there at the king's balcony?
That's the best place for people to see it.
Oh, well, are you sure that it's all right with the king?
Oh, you leave the king up to me. You just think about the opera, Reardon.
I have thought about the opera, Lady Elaine.
Good.
I've decided that, well, we have to call it all off.
Well,
We can't
I've
do it.
thought about it too, dear, and I've decided that we can do it.
But I can't think of a thing about a camp.
Well, I've thought of something, and it's going to be just marvelous.
You mean You mean you've already written the opera?
Just the story, but that's the most important part. You can put all the music and the finery in. Now, you see, in the opera, I'm the manager of Castle Campsites. And X the Owl will be Benjamin Franklin. He wants to be, you know.
Yes, I know.
Well, Benjamin Franklin comes to my Castle Campsites, and he wants a tent for the night. You see, he's on a trip, and he isn't carrying his own little tent.
Oh, I see.
And then there's Lady Aberlin. She'll be the girl in the covered wagon. She takes everyone's picture.
Oh, there's a girl in a covered wagon who takes everyone's picture.
That's right. Isn't it a wonderful idea?
I see. And does she take your picture and Ben Franklin's picture, and then that's the end of the opera?
Oh, no. She takes your picture most of all.
My picture? Well, who am I supposed to be?
I bet you've never played a part like this, Reardon.
Well, who am I, Lady Elaine?
Can't you guess?
I'm afraid to try.
Well, you're the Hobby Horse Express rider, and you're handsome, and Lady Everlin's beautiful, and you sing a song to her. Wait a minute, I have it for you.
Oh, a song?
This song, you sing it to her.
Well, how does it go?
Oh, it's called Let's Go Right Away.
Let's go right away, go somewhere today. Let's be together and stay. Let's go together today, right away. Let's be together today.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, some days it's good to play alone, but some days I get bored. There's just so much you can do yourself with a ball or a doll or a sword. But whenever I hear you've got some time and want me to be with you, I wonder how you knew, 'cause that's what I wanted to. Let's go right away, go somewhere today. Let's be together and stay. Let's go together today, right away. Let's be together today.
You're hired, dear. You're in the opera. You have a wonderful part. Oh, I'm just thrilled.
Yes,
about
well, I'm
it
beginning
all.
to like the opera a little better, Lady.
Well, I hope so. Now, we have everything but a covered wagon. All we need is a covered wagon.
Oh? You
Yes.
mean a covered wagon like this?
Yes, just a minute. Just a minute. I want you to ride your hobby horse and look for one.
Oh, I have a hobby horse. Well, where is it, Lady?
It's
Elaine?
right behind the castle. Just
get it.
pick it up.
I don't see it anywhere.
Right back there, dear. Just pick it up and
Oh,
there.
look at that.
Mhm.
Why, you think of everything,
Well,
Lady
I
Elaine.
try to. Everything but that covered wagon. Wish we could find one.
Well, is it a covered wagon like this, Lady Elaine?
Why, you have everything, my dear. Yes, that's it. You're a clever boy. I know you'll find one. Toot, 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 toot.
Does anyone know where we can find a covered wagon for our opera? A covered wagon just like this?
That's a good picture you've taken of Reardon.
Right.
He's going to be a good hobby horse rider,
Boy,
isn't he?
he's lucky he can be in that opera.
And Lady Aberlin, she's going to be taking pictures.
I know it.
Just the way we did click, click, clicking her pictures.
I've always wanted to be in an opera.
You have?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Well, Chef Braca, why don't you just volunteer for this one?
They don't need me. There's nothing I
Well,
can...
they need a covered wagon. You just heard them say so.
Well, they could just get a wagon and put a cover over it. I can't be a covered wagon.
But if they need a singing covered wagon, you could volunteer for... Look, this looks like a front of a covered wagon, don't you think?
It kind of does, doesn't it?
You wouldn't have to have CB for Chef Brockett on it. You see, you could just tell them that you would be the covered wagon.
That's a wonderful idea. I think I'm going to go there and volunteer to be the covered wagon.
Well, sure.
Hey, thanks, Mr. Rogers. That's a great idea. Maybe I'm going to be in an opera.
Well, you've always wanted to be.
I love to sing. Thank you for letting me take pictures with your camera.
You're welcome.
I'm going to sing in the opera.
Goodbye. Have a good time. You better hurry. Goodbye. So maybe Chef Brockett will be in the office. Oh, trolley. What'd you say? He wonders where we could find them a covered wagon. Trolley, there is one on its way to the neighborhood of Make-Believe. Chef Brockett wants to be the covered wagon. Yeah. Would you take us in? We'd like to see whether they accept him or not. Okay? Thank you.
Does anybody know where we can find a covered wagon?
Reardon?
Oh, hi, Corny.
Here's a covered rocket for you, if that might be of help.
Oh, thank you, Corny. Let me see.
It's a rocking chair, and I put a cover over it.
I see that. Well, let's see what I can do with this cover.
You can do it yourself, you see? You were saying covered wagon, but all
Covered wagon, yes. Well, Lady Elaine specifically said that it should be a covered wagon. She didn't say anything about a rocket.
Well, if you can't find a covered wagon, you can always use the covered rocket.
All right, Corny. Thanks so much for your help.
Oh, you're welcome, and I hope you have a good opera.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Have you found the covered wagon yet?
Oh, gee, no, we haven't found it yet. Do you have any idea where we could find one?
You're looking at him.
You mean you want to be a covered wagon?
Right, and I can sing too.
I've never heard of a singing covered wagon.
Well, you find something new every day.
Let's go tell Lady Elaine.
Hey, that sounds like a swell idea.
Doing. Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Lady Elaine. We have our covered wagon.
Where is it?
I am your covered wagon. I love to sing and play. I am your covered wagon tomorrow and today.
Why, Chef Brockett, your hat does look like that part of a covered wagon. You're a marvel, and you're a dear, too. I'm going to tell Lady Aberlin we've got her covered wagon for the opera. Don't forget, tomorrow's the big day. Can you read that sign, dear?
Oh, sure.
What's it say?
Opera tomorrow.
You can read it. Can you read it, dear?
Yes, I can, Lady Elaine.
Good. Tomorrow is the opera. Ooh, lovely.
She's very excited.
Yes, she is. She went to a lot of trouble with all the tents and signs and everything, didn't she?
Yes, but you know, it's a funny thing. She had everything here already before I ever came.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Hi, X.
Are you ready? When do we start?
Well, the opera is tomorrow, X.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, hello there, Chef Brockett. Are you going to be in the opera?
Yes, I'm going to be the covered wagon.
Good. I am Ben Franklin. You can see. I am Ben Franklin. I am he.
Well, how do you do, Ben Franklin?
Glad to meet you, covered wagon. Glad to meet you. Are you sure, gentlemen, that King Friday would want all of this stuff in his castle?
Well, King Friday is a great opera lover, X. I'm sure it'll be all right for an opera.
Yeah, for an opera. Just so long as Lady Elaine will take it all down after the opera.
Yes, well, we'd better get busy. There's a lot to do before tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Singing our lines and everything. Okay, covered wagon. Okay, we'll have a grand time.
That's right. Bye.
So Chef Brockett is going to be the covered wagon. Oh, boy. We better take our things. Yes, and put them in the wastebasket. That should be a good opera, don't you think? You clean up after you've done some things in your playtime? Yes. If you were going to make up an opera, what part would you like to have? You know, they were talking about Benjamin Franklin. Well, X is going to be that. And the campsite manager, that'll be Lady Elaine Fairchild. And Lady Aberlin is going to take pictures. And also the covered wagon, the singing covered wagon. Here are the pictures that Chef Brockett and I took. Tell me, who's on the top? Chef Brockett or Mr. Rogers? All right, now close your eyes. Now open your eyes and tell me who's on the top this time. Good. There's Chef Brockett in the front. Mr. Rogers in the back. And here's the one that he took of Reardon. Good pictures, huh? There he is singing. Let's go right away. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow when we go to the opera. Well, that's cleaned up. Now I better clean up the kitchen. like it when they do things like that in make-believe, don't you? One and one or two glasses. I wish you'd try making up an opera sometime. You know, whatever you want to say, you just sing it. For instance, if you'd like to say to your mom or your dad, or one of your brothers or sisters tonight, good night, I'm going to bed. Sometimes I don't want to, but I'm going anyway. And then sing, but tomorrow is coming, tomorrow is coming. It's going to be a special day. Tomorrow is coming, tomorrow is coming. That's why I can say goodbye to today. Just make up your own songs, just like that. Do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Tomorrow is coming, tomorrow is coming. That's why I can say goodbye to today. See, we made that one up together. I must take some more pictures with Chef Brockett. I think I'll just go over to his house when I leave you here and say, Chef Brockett, there are a few more pictures left in the camera. He's probably getting ready for his part in the opera. Yep. There. I'm all set to go, and I surely will be set to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with the song. Or 2, 1, 2. Tomorrow, tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. Tomorrow, tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. You always make each day such a special day. You know how. By just your being you. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.